Good morning, everybody. So I had said that I had bought some ink pads from HSN that said as is, and it said, they could be used, there could be something kind of wrong with it. So, I thought, well, let's check it out and see. I needed ink pads because I forgot to bring some with me, and I just figured, let's see what kind of shape these are in. Is it worth it? What I paid? Is it worth taking a chance? Are they going to be used? Are they going to be new? What exactly? Well, this only came with the ink pads. It didn't come with the other stuff. It is an embossing ink pad, which honestly, should be. What kind of ink pad is it that you use to emboss with? Now I can't think. The ones that just are slower to dry, and it says slow dry on there, so they still do dry, they still do ink usually. You don't have to get the kind, I wish it said, what kind of ink pads, like what they're called, because I cannot for the life of me remember the word that they use. Oh, please, somebody put it in the comments for everybody else so that we know what it is that I'm talking about. I got some white paper right here. There's a white. I like that. There's a pigment ink pad. That's what it is, a pigment. It doesn't have the color on here, but it's like a teal color, or it will be my green. Here's red, blue, and these do not look like they've been opened at all. So this should be black, I'm thinking. Silver, which is, it says metal. Violet, I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call that purple. That's a violet color. We have a gold metal. Now this one does not have the overwrap. So this one may have possibly been used. So let's start with this one and see if it's dried out or anything. I'm just gonna grab these stamps here, and I don't have a stamping block. And if I have a chance today, I plan to go to Dollar Tree and maybe get some basics. I did have a thing I was using. I'll go ahead and use this maybe. Just make sure those pins are not going to spill out of there. want something that's gonna fit on here. There we go. So let's see if this has dried out. Nope. It is not dried out. What I didn't do is get something to wipe it with. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a wet paper towel. All right, so I do like the way that's stamped. Nice. I need something dark for the white. Here we go. This does have the overwrap. I think. I think the gold was the only one that didn't have the overwrap. Yeah, all the rest of them are good. So, all the rest of them are brand new. So, that's a good thing. So I'll have pigment ink pads now. And I'll have different colors. They do take longer to dry. And so they take longer to dry. So you know, because I do my videos real time, I don't edit how long ago that was. There's still a little bit of smear left. So you do have to give them longer to dry. I might have just smudged that. I might have moved it more than I should have. I'm impressed. And I honestly don't know that I really kind of had a white before, so. And these are the ones that you can do embossing with and all that kind of stuff, so that helps. Let's try, I kind of want to try the silver on here and see, because pigments are the ones that I think are more at covering dark. I could be wrong with that. Here's the silver on brown. Nice. Wow, I really like the way that looks. It almost looks, what's the word I would say? I want to say it almost already looks embossed. Wow. That's just impressive. I don't know, you might not be able to see. Yeah, I'm impressed with that silver. That's like so beautiful on both. For some reason, to me here, it might be just the light in here right now. That silver looks like gold. Maybe it's just the light. Let's try one of the regular colors on here. Let's do, you know, I'm gonna try the teal because I just kind of funny have a feeling this may not show up well. I don't know why. It's a pigment ink, it should. I just, yeah, oh yeah, that color's good. I like these. I am very, very happy with this purchase. So, leave in the comments if you have ever bought an as-is product from HSN, and were you happy with it? Yeah, it's not good for a second stamping, but that's okay. It looked like it was still enough on there, but I guess not. So, I am not upset at all with this. I kind of expected like some broke cases or, you know, something. Now maybe we should have tried the black. Maybe we will. Just to make sure it really is a black too. I kind of want to. I'm pretty sure it's black, but sometimes it's not. Yeah, that's definitely black. The only thing with pigment, like I said, is you want to make sure you give it time to dry. Because look, okay, the silver should be dry, and it's still smeared. That green, this black right now, will smear. Let me show you. I'm not going to use my fingers. I'm going to use this dry edge. See? See? So with pigments, you do have to be careful of that. So I got one, how many colors? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 2 reds. That could be another reason, as is. I'm trying to see if they're a different red. Well, we'll have to try them, I guess, to see if they're the same red. Let's just do that real quick. See if they're the same reds. And in my last video where I did the gel crayons, Dieta says it's better to work from the tip of the crayon with the brush and then take it to your page. So I'm going to be trying that. I guess I'll do it on a video. I've already taken the brushes and stuff away, so I can't do it right now. But that will be coming up. Okay, so there's the one red right there. Let's see if this other red is the same red. Sometimes they look the same and they're not. So we're just gonna check. The air conditioner just came on, and I apologize. I did mean to turn it off before I started filming. I just didn't think about it. You know, I think it is a different red, and honestly, how am I going to be able to tell them apart? When I go to do it, this looks like it has a little bit more, like this is more berry maybe. There's just a little tiniest bit of difference. So it's kind of a pinky color instead of red. But to look at the two together, how am I gonna know which one's which? Just have to try them, I guess. All right, so one is red, the other one's like a berry color. Let me clean that off. So, pigment inks, just to give you a quick little bit of history with me, pigment inks are where I started because you can do more with them. And so, the pigment inks were the first ones I bought because you can do embossing with them. Where's that? Paper. I'm wondering if clean the tools and stencils with a warm baby wipe or warm water. I don't think they're exactly waterproof. But, I don't mean waterproof. I mean water usable. But I do remember that pigment inks were the first one I got. So, anyways, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.